There was a very fascinating study done on a couple of rats. They had two rats, they put them in two cages, let them get settled into their cages, and then they started to electrocute them at random intervals through the floor. The entire floor of the rat cages were electrified. But one rat in his cage had a lever that would turn off the electric shocks. And as soon as the rat accidentally figured out what this lever did, every time the shocks came, he jumped over there and hit that lever as hard as he could. The other rat didn't have a lever. He had no control over the shocks. And they just let these rats live like this, and they did rat studies on them. They put them through a maze to see how long it would take them to learn the maze. And this rat acted like a normal rat. He learned the maze just as quickly as other rats, and he learned other things just as quickly as other rats. He was healthy just like other rats, but this rat was a mess. He couldn't learn the maze at all. He became sick. He became lethargic. They even opened the door to his cage to give him a path to escape, and he just laid there, not even bothering to escape. It's clear to see how this parallels a lot of life situations that a lot of young men or not so young men find themselves in today. They're in a situation, it's a bad situation, and they don't feel like they have any choice. But here's the thing from the rat study. When they shocked the floor of the rat cages, when this rat turned off the shocks, it turned off the shocks for both cages. So both rats got the exact same shocks at the exact same time, and the shocks were turned off at the exact same time. So the only difference between these two rats, they both had the exact same situation, the exact same shocks that came at the exact same time. But because this rat had a sense of control, he lived a normal rat life. While this rat didn't have a sense of control, he suffered significantly. And so a lot of men today are in this situation. They don't feel like they have control, and they're in a bad situation. What's even more tragic is a common response, two common responses to this bad situation. The first response is to blame the world, and it might very well be the world's fault. But here's the thing. If you're in a bad situation and you blame the world, you are voluntarily surrendering your agency. You're voluntarily giving up your sense of control, because if it's the world's fault, there's nothing you can do except sit there and take it. A second common response is equally bad. You expect somebody out in the world to come and fix your situation. That also destroys your agency, which will make the situation worse. And you end up in a doom loop death spiral until the end of your life. So what's the answer? The answer is to do anything you can to reclaim your agency, to reclaim your sense of control over your life. At the very least, do something like exercise at least 2 or 3 times a week. Do something that you feel like you have control over your life. Do something that expresses your growing control over your life. Because here's another collection of studies, a whole universe of studies. People that have social connections are much healthier than people who don't. People that have social connections live longer, they're happier, they're healthier, they have a better mental state, whereas people that don't have social connections are stuck in that doom loop. So one very, very powerful way to reclaim your agency is to reclaim your agency and build your agency in the direction of better social relationships, better social skills, better communication skills. You don't have to get there. You just need to be going in that direction. So long as you're doing something every day in the direction of better social skills, better communication skills, that will build a sense of agency. And that sense of agency over your life can make the difference between a happy, normal life and a crappy, trapped, rat without choice life. And once you feel a sense of agency, particularly in the realm of social skills and maybe building social connections and relationships, that will strengthen your agency, and that will allow you to start to think creatively about how you can build a better life. That will allow you to think very, very proactively about how you can build a better life. Do this as a daily grind. Do this as a daily habit to build your skills, rebuild your agency, and you can build whatever life you want. So get rid of any ideas that it's somebody else's fault. Get rid of any ideas that someone else is going to come save you. Take control over your life. Build your agency. Build your agency in the direction of social skills, social relationships, and you can set yourself free from the rat trap and live your best life. Live your purpose. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to learn more about how to improve your social skills, check out the links below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.